Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we're back to LEGO Batman 3 Beyond Gotham. Let us continue. We have one more quest in Okara here. The orange lanterns area. And I don't believe it's that race there, I believe it's this. Because we've gotten all the gold bricks. Hey, it's Bat Cow. Cool. What does Bat Cow want us to do? What on the field is this? An imp with magical powers buzzing around. I wonder if it could make me fly. After all, what's good is a superhero cow who can't take to the skies and rain milky justice down on the society's villains. Quickly, take me to this conjurer of dreams. So we're just following Bat Cow, I guess. Oops. Bat Cow fell apart. So if we're seeing that Bat Cow can be an playable character in this world, we probably can unlock him. Or her. It's a cow. It would be a her. There was a pretty funny Batman comic where like the Joker set up a trap in a butchery shop and Robin saved Bat Cow and named him Bat Cow and then goes, also I'm a vegan now, I'm not gonna eat meat, after seeing all the bloody how the meat was processed and all of that. Come on, Bat Cow. It's weird how the cape is attached. Almighty Wizard, please grant me the power of flight to aid me in my battle against
What's that,
evil.
girl? Timmy stuck down the old well?
Moo?
Jeez, I'm kidding! Guess you don't have a sense of humor. Anyway, sorry to burst your bubble, lady, but I'll tell you what I told the pig. Ain't enough magic in the world to make cattle fly. Yeah, that's what they all say. Still, don't feel too bad. Just so happens I'm dishing out complimentary gold bricks to all visitors today.
Well, I bet that's better than the kick in the other. Bat Cow has a star on the side of itself. I don't know if that's a natural star or if that's supposed to be a brand. I don't know if they even really brand cattle as much. So you can play as Bat Cow. You have a standard attack with your headbutt, and you can jump, but you can't fly. You have no laser beams or anything like that. Bat Cow is basically just a cow. I'm surprised there aren't more along the lines of the animal family of characters in the DC universe. They don't get used a lot, but they're more kid friendly, so I would try to use them more. So we're done with Okara. Let's go back to the moon base so we can have a proper journey to Oa, the Green Lantern's homeworld, and either something definitely feels off. It definitely feels like there might be some trick of the trade that's going to give us a lot more gold bricks and a lot more quests in OA, or there's some other characters. I mean, some other area that we just have not seen at all. So here we go to OA, home of the Green Lanterns. The Zero sector, as it were. OA is where they build the sectors from for the Green Lanterns. So technically you haven't left your sector if you're on OA, but you will have left your sector if you were anywhere else. Well, this feels different. We don't have the Loon Tune here. We have Conan O'Brien instead. Strange.
Welcome to OA, home to the Green Lanterns and a whole bunch of racing challenges. If you've been collecting vehicles on your adventures, this is the place to put them to use.
So, let's find OA on the map and see what it has to offer. There are 17 green gold bricks here, and 5 characters, and no anything else. What's this? So we have like some more vehicles to unlock. What do we want? Classic TV mini Batmobile, Bane's Mole Machine, the Bat Cycle, the Batmobile, Cyborgs, Robin's. I guess we'll buy this one, and that's summons it in. So this is gonna be interesting. I don't think I'm in the driver's seat. Yeah. I was like, oh, that's not working. So here's a new opportunity for them to drop the ball, and we'll see if they do it or not. So far, so good. The controlling is a little loose, but it's hardly spinning out of control wildly with a soft tap to the control stick. Almost missed that one. That's one. Start the next one, I suppose. It seems pretty much silly to try to do any jumps here. We hear the wheels spinning like there's no traction. I don't know why that's the case. Is it because I'm not quite pulling the control all the way down? I guess it is. There we go. That's 2. Let's see. When you hold it all the way down, it doesn't make any sound, but if you get halfway there, it seems like it does. Plastic Man is racing in the Batmobile. Here. Jeez, it really feels like we're gonna just make fast work of this. I mean, the question really just gets down to what were they doing? Did they just at the last second get told you have to have racing missions? Or was this that second group or that second company that they hire out to make the racing levels, and they've just said, just make them in an open world and we'll make it its own separate planet? Why they still even do business with that company and make these racing levels is confusing to me. Why can't they just at the negotiating table go, look, we're not gonna do any more racing levels. It's just not gonna happen. The truth is, nobody likes them. They're not fun. Where's that other chicken? Let's see. So we found a chicken there. Is there a chicken like right here? No. But there's several more racing levels. There has to be. Doesn't there? Maybe I'm not seeing them because... No, that's not chicken. Maybe I'm not seeing the racing levels because of the wrong kind of vehicle. It could be in some kind of... What is up there? Nothing. Maybe I need a plane. Fly around. Where does this lead us? If we go up here. Those don't do anything? So we're going up higher and higher. At a certain point this has to end up somewhere, doesn't it? Here. There's a race. Back down. Apparently. There's another race up there. I may just have to fly around to find the races. But if I fly around to find the races, then I can't. Won't have the vehicle ready. So I'm driving around. I'm gonna have to drive around to find the races to drive around. Yeah, nope, not that one. That one. Another gold brick. There's a chicken. Come over here and try something else. Batcopter, Bat Rocket, Bat Wing, Brainiac Skull Ship, Green Lantern, Jet, Javelin, Joker, Orange, the Bat, the Whirly Bird. Let's take the invisible ship or invisible jet. We'll take the invisible jet. It's invisible. Right. So we can kind of see what's going on here as we crash into an invisible wall in the invisible jet. You can kind of see why Oa is this empty racing area with nothing of any interest in it. Simply because it had to be this open sandbox thing for Like, how can I get down there? Slow down. Slow down. There we go. I like that it adjusts you. That's certainly... I gotta speed up here. I missed it. I missed it. Can I go backwards? Nope. Well, technically I am going backwards, but at an incredibly slow speed. So anywhere we see a pill of light is something at least. Batman. There we go. Hit that switch. Hit that switch. Switch over to demolition suit, power suit, whatever it's called. It's actually called both, technically, if you think about it, because there is a demolition suit for Cyborg and a power suit for Batman. And I think the names may have changed in between Lego Batman 1 and Lego Batman 2. So there's Bruce Wayne's compact sports car. It would be silly to attempt a race in the wrong vehicle, style vehicle. So this one, no. Oh man. You gotta pull this off just right. Like I said, this was their opportunity to really screw up making a game with no terrible vehicle levels, and they took that opportunity willingly. That is what this is. Just look at the cornering here. Trying to reach a circle. If you were gonna do something like this, you need the rings to be ridiculously large. This is supposed to be a little kid's game, not a flying simulator. There we go. So, it's inverted controls is part of the problem. Can I do a barrel roll? Can I flip? No. We can break these, and they don't mean anything. Let's try a different style vehicle. Maybe the Batcopter will hold its weight a little bit better. Be a little bit easier to fly, perhaps. Yeah, this will be easy. I'll just not know where I'm going. It seems to have its own problems, this vehicle. Sluggish as all get out. How to get down there? Get down there. Well, at least it's completely different problems. So I guess in theory that means that one of these vehicles might be acceptable? Maybe? let me ask this. Can I hit this glowing ball? No. We need to unlock everything anyways. Let's try the bat rocket. Oh, this feels better. Feels like something we might be able to control. Feels like it might get out of hand too, though. Sorry. Apparently that one, its wingspan is too wide. So we're gonna have an interesting issue here. If all of these are just terrible races, I may... Let's go through everything. Try different things. Like, alright, this is a nice small one. Looks like it might control nicely, maybe a little bit. Nope. It's totally... It has no cornering whatsoever. Like... Oh man. What a mess. Every single vehicle is programmed differently. Like people thought they actually knew how to make a vehicle racing game. Let's try the Batwing. One would assume that one of these bat things that are default would be one of the races that would be the easiest to fly. But man, if these are not drastically different in their handling. And see, as soon as you miss one, you're like, well, maybe I can reach it. Nope, can't. There's not enough time here for a bad driver. Next one, Brainiac's skull ship. As we spend all of our studs here. This one feels slow, but kind of easy to control. Perhaps. Nice small movements. That's all we want. We don't want to go too high, we don't want to go too low, and it's too slow. Let's try that again and really push it as far as the speed. I don't know if I'm really need to show you every single race. They're all gonna be races. Like, oh man, the controlling. Forget the Brainiac skull ship. Let's just get out of here. Let me ask this. Let's ask the real question. Can we start a race this way? Yes. And all of a sudden, all of the things make a lot more sense and it feels like you could actually pull these things off. I may have to hit double tap in a few places. This fly around system is way better than the vehicle system. So if I could do something like that and get some bursts in it every now and then, I think that's all that's needed to get some of these. Oh, the control is so much better flying around. Again, it feels like, did they not know we were going to be able to fly? He's a little slow. I will give him that. But that control is so much smoother. So, what you have to assume that happened here is they had a company or a side team make all these races, and they said, forget it, we'll just have Batman have the ability to fly around. And when they introduced that concept, it was so much better. They said, well, we've already done so much work on this section, we'll just throw it into a open world sandbox, which is all this is, and let people play with it a little bit. And let's be honest, they have spent effort on the flying mechanics. Oh man, if I didn't just miss it, if I didn't totally miss it and overshoot it. Fly down here. Yeah. But at this level, they just need to abandon vehicles. It has never worked in a Lego game. It's not working here in this 2014 game, Lego game, which I don't know if I mentioned that's when this game came out. It's not going to work in the next Lego game. So just throw it out. Sometimes you just cannot improve on things, or it's not worth your effort to improve on. They've got the replacement there, where with Batman flying around, and I would be able to do all of these races as Batman flying around if it wasn't just the fact that the races asked for a little bit more than what I was used to. There. I gotta keep going down. Come on. 2 more seconds. There we go. Yeah, so if they had just adjusted these races in such a way that that there was enough time to fly as a minifig, that would be it. That would be fun. And I don't care if they at some point were going to make a Lego racing game that is just focused around the racing mechanics. They can make that game and I just won't buy it. And I don't think that many other people would buy it. But if that's their heart's desire to make a game that only a couple people will enjoy and buy, fine, just quit putting it in the regular Lego games. Alright. This race in particular feels like it can only be reached by a helicopter. And by the way, I'm practically dive bombing these. Let's see, hurry up. Yeah. That's the problem. I need a skinny, sleek ship for that. And I don't see it. So, will this one despawn when I spawn in the next one? It probably will. Orange Lantern spacecraft, yes, it despawns the other one. So some of these helicopters feel like they're easy to control, but then they're too fast, or like this one is, we can tell right now, is too fast. Like, I can't even get to a starting race point. So they seem to drastically change. It's like a few that are too fast and a few that are too things. If they changed the races so that it was, you had to get 25 out of 30 rings and you could just skip some, that would work. There. Yeah, that would be nice. It would put some flexibility in the races and still allow you to win. I'm glad I'm not racing anybody else. That was pretty dumb in Lego Marvel and annoying. Is the bad. We're spending all of our resources. Like, yeah, this one doesn't want to go up. It just has no altitude. Like, it seems to have a slowly increasing speed, but then it can get a high max speed, but then it has no vertical control. So immediately I'm gonna miss that. And it's not just that one race. I keep going to that one race trying different vehicles, but it's not just that one race. Let's see, we got 2 more. Let's look at the Bat Whirly World. If this was fast, this might work, but as you see, it's not fast. It has no altitude control. The controlling of it is terrible. Or you can only go upward by flapping the wings. And so it took forever just to get to the top of this race. Let's see. Start this race. So it barely made that one, and it didn't make that one. Half of these vehicles are jokes. Not even intentionally made to be flyable. And let's do the last one, give that one a try. And then what I think I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna play off screen and do all the flying quests, races. However I can get them to work. I will probably just resort to flying through them as Batman and double checking that here the controlling is just really bad with all of these. They all have like a hover if you hold down the left trigger. But look, I can't, I'm like too high now. And since this is an actual plane that feels like an actual plane, how do I get up? How do I get down? I have to slowly work my way there. Here we can see on top of this is an Atom area that we need Atom, and we still don't know where he is. So here, here, here. This thing, I'm not accelerating anymore here. maybe I'll pull this off. This one is just going on its own. I have stopped hitting left trigger or right trigger. There we go. So, we've got one more race over there. We've got some other collectibles and land races to do. What does it look like here for Oa? Let's see. Oa, we have 11 more gold bricks to find, 4 more vehicles to find. So there's still stuff we're going to deal with, but I'm going to go ahead and just do all the flying races, even if there's been a flying race we haven't even seen yet. So that's going to get at least 1 more gold brick. And I'm just going to do all of that off screen. There's nothing more I can really say about the flying levels. They are garbage. All these vehicles are garbage. Next time we'll try all the land vehicles and spend potentially every single bit of our coins. Yeah, potentially. We're down. We were over like 2 million and now we're down to 689,000. So we may even have to go put some stuff off if we run out of studs and go and play the levels again. Anywho, that's going to be it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. All of that helps out. If you want to support me, you can click on my name, Rydo. On the right is a blue button that says support this channel. Click it, make a donation. And if you want to friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.